Hey yo, what's good? It's your boy BadBodyNotSoFit. I'm just gonna do a short live. I'm trying to catch up on lost time. So hope everybody's doing good. I'm telling you, it's probably gonna be a very short one. I'm gonna try to hang in now. I'm gonna try. So I hope everyone's doing all right. It's a full house here today. Got the folks here. My brother, he just stepped out. I don't know where he went. Um, and then his little ones are here. So it's me. He just stepped out. Got the parents here, but everybody's asleep. I'm just in their dining room area. But I do see one person is here. Shiki. Shiki's always here. All the time. Staying on that grind, you know. But I just figure I'll do a live right now. Because there's always some stragglers like me staying up past midnight or whatever time. So I figured, hey, if anybody want to chat, anybody want to, that's where I've been, what I've been up to, let a brother know. You feel me? So what did I do today or yesterday? Yesterday, what did I do? I woke up and I don't know. I would say, oh, Brick, what's good, man? The B Master. Oh, let me not say it like that, but but what's good? What's good? I'm doing well. I'll just mention what I did yesterday, since it's past 12. In some areas, past 12 anyway. Yesterday it was okay. Um, it was a really chill day. Am I the only one on your stream? I just started my stream like 1 minute ago, so yeah, you're the first. But I literally just started this 1 minute ago. Now it's 2 minutes ago. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, when you guys get a minute, if you want to, because I know a lot of people, you guys get on lives, but if you want to know what I'm all about, check out my YouTube shorts. Not so much my videos, I do more shorts than videos. You guys will get a big gif of what I do. So if you have the time, check that out. Oh, my brother just came back. Hold on. What's good, DT? I'm just doing a live right now, a midnight live. Because there's always stragglers after midnight. So I just be on for them. I'm giving face tests on the stream. Are you Vietnamese? Ooh, do I look Vietnamese? Hold on. Oh, all right, man. Joe got Fortnite. Oh, hey, I got some nephews that are really into Fortnite. And whoever loves Fortnite, I haven't played. I know what it is, but I do have nephews that are really good at it, and I bet you that they will whoop every single one of y'all. I promise you. They're really good. They are really good. If you look very Vietnamese. Yeah, it's funny. My family, actually, I do have some Asians in my family. Not me, but if you met them, you'll be, oh yeah, they're definitely in there. It could be because of I don't know, my eyes. I got long eyelashes. Matt said, "What tattoo should I get?" Um, we hear you, brother. Hi from San Antonio, Texas. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, John? John. The tattoo, me. Nah, Gray. It's all good, man. Um, you said what tattoo should you get? I think tattoos are cool. I just personally don't have none. I don't have none at all. My dad always told me that he loves art, he loves tattoos. He just doesn't want to be identified by one. Bye, good luck. Oh, thanks, Brick. Yeah, bye, Vietnamese person. Hey, nah, no problem. Just like I said, for y'all Fortnite lovers, though, um, I got a nephew. You guys hit me up in one of my comment sections. I promise, no lie. I will let my nephews know, and they are really good. You guys won't be disappointed. And also there's some people that are sub to me right now that hit up Fortnite like almost every single day, and I could link y'all together. So for y'all out there, just let me know. Hit up my comment section. I got y'all. As far as the tattoos, my dad said that he doesn't believe that anybody should be identified by their tattoos for any reason. So that stuck with me. So that's why I personally don't have them. But I think that they're cool because I do love art. I think that is very cool. I just took that to heart and it affected me in a way that I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't want nobody to identify me through my tattoo, especially if you're a private person or you don't want to be caught up in some mess. I'd rather somebody just bluntly just say, oh, the black guy, but there's thousands of black guys on planet Earth, so how would they find out if it's me unless I have a tattoo somewhere, right? So, yeah, that's why. Yo, Joe, what's good, man? Um, but great sleep, Brick. I'll see y'all later. I know you guys just left. Joseph. Oh, and make sure you guys, if you guys are content creators or trying to get up there with your watch hours, make sure you all check each other out. Check out each other's channels. Hi, me turning 6. Happy birthday. Selah. What's good? What's good? I subscribe. Like, thanks, Joe. I appreciate it. Burn. Hello. Do you know the United States is located in the District of Columbia? And also, I got if salt is hydrating, then why can't we drink salt water? Oh, great. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I think a lot of people that are on YouTube right now, a lot of people are probably asleep. So if you're like looking for lives, you're either gonna get something from the other side of the world or you're gonna constantly get me. Sorry about that. May God bless you. Psalms 51. J Too Real, I appreciate you for that, man. What's the highest you've ever weighted? The highest weight I ever been was 350 pounds. Body weight. I saw a bunch of Indians. Yeah, you will get that because on the other side of the world, it's daytime for them. While we're going to sleep, they just waking up, or it's like midday. So yeah, you're gonna definitely get a lot of that. So I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all probably like, dang, I want to see something, or I want to. I don't know. Some of y'all, y'all just want to. Some of y'all nasty. Y'all want to see some female sleeping or just talking half dressed on these lives. But sorry, you're not gonna get that here, buddy. So, I'm sorry about that. Um, David High, great. They went dirt. Oh my god. But you know, the APT. I've never weighed over 200 pounds. My dream is to be a 215 or 230. You know what's funny? You're trying to get up there. I'm trying to get down there. So just like I said, I used to weigh 350, and then I stopped at, and then I got below like 270 or something. But now I'm at 275, but I was previously at 297. So I'm more consistent now. Um, David D, what are you talking about? Cheeky, what's good? Oh, there go a long time buddy right there. He know what's up. Y'all check out Shiki Baby's channel too. He does like a lot of calisthenics and cool stuff. But yeah, I've been losing a lot of weight. I'm in I'm in the FLA now, and my brother, which you guys heard me talking to him earlier, he's really ripped, but he's not like bulk ripped. He's like on the slender side ripped, and he's very supportive with my health journey, like weight loss, working out, and stuff like that. We are two different, completely people though. It's funny because we're around the same height. I'm just bigger. He's smaller. He's more cut. I'm more bulk. Even our workouts are different too. Like he's definitely, um, I've been doing it longer than him, but you got like anaerobic. I like doing plyometrics, a lot of heavy lifting. He's more the rep guy. Um, Also, he did like boxing. I did like a lot of wrestling, martial arts, and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know, he's a cool dude though. He definitely supports my lifestyle, what I'm trying to achieve. David D, if you are in my backyard, um, just make sure that you're covered up, have a tent, and I do have two grills in the back. So if you could like grab some meat from your house and grill outside so I can have some protein in the morning, all yours, man. It's a nice seated patio back there and everything. Knock yourself out. Um, just watch out for the sprinklers because you don't want to smell like rotten eggs. Uh, let's see. Hold on. Did I miss anyone? Did I miss anyone? If I did, I'm sorry. Ken's was good, and I got no. District Columbia. High me turn 6. I think some of these people already left. You need some better light, my guy. You lack it. Yeah, I feel you. Hold on. Let me make sure there's a light bulb in there. There's not. Dang. I'm sorry. I mean, I could get up and move around, but then you guys will be seeing it. Like, I don't think you guys want that in the background, with my face showing. But let me wipe this camera a little bit. I don't have an iPhone, so you guys are like probably saying, if you had an iPhone, it'd be much better. I got an Android. I could cut on the ceiling light, but I mean, do you guys really want to see my face that bad? um, Saying Team Android. I like Android because you can just do more with it. But with Apple, even though I believe Apple is a scam, it's a scam service. You know, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Scott gets it. Yeah, Android all the way. You could do a whole lot more Android. And they don't scam you. Like I feel like with Apple, right? They will overcharge. Their accessories are good. I'll give it to them. They're accessories, but you can't do a whole lot with them. Michelle, what's good? Libby, what's good? Okay, got some ladies stepping up in here. That's what's up. Show a brother a little bit of love, or as much as y'all want. But yeah, I'm definitely an Android person because you can do a lot with them. iPhones, they overcharge, and I don't like being a follower. I get it. We live in a generation where people like, oh, if you ain't got no iPhone, you suck. I don't want to deal with you. Did it? I'm talking like now, if you are a mature lady out there, obviously I'm not talking about y'all, but there's some ladies out there, man, they'll judge you quick if you ain't rocking with no iPhone. There's some guys out there too, they'll do the same thing. Oh, bro, you ain't got no iPhone? Man, your life must be horrible. I'm like, what the hell? Because I ain't got no iPhone? What happened to preference, dude? Like, come on now. Libby, thank you for pointing that out that you are a minor. So people watch your P's and Q's and all the other letters in the alphabet with Libby. David D, am I alone? It depends on what you mean. If you mean in this household, no. Right now I'm at my folks' place because Thanksgiving just passed, but my brother's here with his kids and because we're all staying tonight. Yeah, and my parents are in the other room. They got a nice home. I like it. They've been living here for years. Android users get overlooked for their future. Androids has features. That's what. Sorry, features way and way past iPhones. Exactly. What's a minor doing up so late? Wow, you got school. It depends on where they're from. Maybe they're from another country. Um, I don't mind minors being on the live, because you can't control it, right? I mean, I did put not for kids. I definitely did put that. But sometimes, you know, minors, since they have less control over their lives, maybe they're going through something. And I don't know. I have some minors come on my live asking for help, which was crazy. And it wasn't that serious, but they just, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'll tell them to talk to their parent. I'm not a therapist or whatnot. But sometimes it could be like help in the sense like they're lonely. They just want people to chat with. And we do live in a world where it's easy to have access to people, as long as they're not talking to no creeps, nobody that's not trying to scam them or do anything vile. Then I could understand the world that we live in because everything's digitalized. Like social media is a big thing. So some people just need someone to talk to because believe it or not, you got some people inside of their own home that they feel alone. They ain't got nobody to talk to. They're being bullied. So when I see minors online, it's like, I just like I said, I prefer to talk about other things, but at the same time, we don't know what they're going through. So it's one of those things. I try to keep it as PG as possible because maybe they just need that comfort of somebody just to say hello and laugh at or laugh with. Feel me? Let me see. Um, Thank you for being king and respectful making lives. Our kids watch this. Yup. Yeah, Scott, man. I trust me, man. I know I got a lot of nieces and nephews, and if it's not YouTube, then they're like on IG or they're on those video game live things, and it's one of those things. It's like that could be like their scapegoat from reality. It's I don't want them to be stuck in the matrix, but at the same time, real life could be bothersome, not just to adults but to minors as well. So they need that escape sometimes. Thank you, bro. For no problem, man. That's what's up. Oh, Techie, what's good? Yup, yup. Your speed is trying to make some effort for Sipes. but anybody that comes on my page, I don't mind if they want to lead a conversation and I just follow it. Because usually when I do these lives, for people that know me very well, and there's some people that know me that's been following me for about a couple of years now, I usually have my platform so people could get to know each other, especially for the ones that need subscribers and watch hours. I always tell people to connect to one another, click on each other's profiles and stuff, because I've been on it for a long time. I haven't been consistent lately, but now I am. I've been consistent for about a month again. And I think I got what, 3,400 subs, and my watch hours are already up there. I don't know how it goes when you stop doing it for a while, but with the monetize and all that stuff. But I just do this because I like it. I don't mind socializing. I don't believe most conversations are a waste of time. I believe that we can all learn something from one another. And if it's something that we already know, maybe we just need to be edified in it. So that's how I look at it. Let me see. All right, we got all messages on there. But yeah, I'm always as mindful as I can, and I do respect people when they say that, hey, bro, there's minors or there's you don't even have to be a minor to be honest. You could be an adult, right? And if there's something, mind you, if you're an adult, you really could just hold on. I'm just reading your message, Scott. I will have to say, kids are on a whole new level than us. They trust everything they see or hear, whether it's true or false. They believe it. Sadly, the world we live in is crazy. I miss how it. Yeah, I miss it too. Because when we were younger, we had to research our stuff. It wasn't about the first person to get the information then tell it. We had to research our stuff, and it's something that my grandfather used to always say. My grandfather used to always say, as the generations go on into the future, it's like they will have more access, more knowledge, but lack common sense. And at first, I didn't. It's like I understood it, but I understand it more in depth now, because back then, just like I said, they had the research. They didn't have the influence of social media. They didn't have the whole, get information as fast as you can, just get it out there, whether it's true or false. There was a lot of influences. There's a lot of influences now. Like, for example, on social media, one person's doing a trend, everybody's doing it. If one person likes a song, everybody's gonna like that song, even though deep down they know that they hate it. I would say the worst thing that happened when I was in school, and I hate it when people did this. Oh, I hate it, boy, I hate it. I hate when I used to see people treat others, like, for example, if someone made a joke, right? And this happened to me. I think it's happened to everyone once upon a time. Like, they're making a joke, they're lighthearted, and everybody's like, whatever. But somebody else could say a lame at, excuse my language, but they could say even like a lame joke is dry, it's not even funny, but due to status, they start laughing. So I would say that's even worse today. And I think a lot of people that go on social media, they project a lot too. Michelle said they think they are entitled. Oh yeah, our social life was actually social, face to face, and not Skype and Facebook. Yeah, yep, yep. Hey, I remember. I'll never forget. Because you guys knew that my older brother walked by. Yo, I used to think I was the stuff when the Saab. I don't know if you guys know what a Saab is, but it's a car and it had like a telephone in it and it had like a big old antenna on top of it, like Back to the Future. I remember being in this car thinking I was the stuff, yo. I had that big old phone that was bigger than my head. I was like, yo, man, what's good? Even though it barely worked. I remember those times. I remember beepers, floppy disk. You know, um, obviously everyone VHS. I mean, who's not gonna know about that? But yeah, man, like times were something. I um, remember on So Death back in the day, they always came in colorful cassette tapes, right? And they were like the yellow, the green, the red, the blue, and they had all that stuff. And yeah, I remember all that stuff, man. It was something. Oh, my favorite car. Yup, yup. Yeah, I remember those times, man. Yeah. Man, that was a long time ago. Oof. Yup, CD players. Yup. Man. Hey, CD players, boy. Hey, when those CDs scratch. Oh. But you know what's funny? You know what's funny? So, with the CD players, right? The thing is, before CD players, when we had tapes, cassette tapes, we had to listen to the whole thing. There was no such thing as, pausing. Like, you could pause it, but it wasn't like music now, right? Where you could edit, chop it, listen to a certain loop. You literally have to listen to the whole thing. And if you want to learn the song, you have to keep on rewinding it. There was no letters on the screen like on YouTube where the lyrics are out. It was crazy. And hold on, you walk with that CD player in your pocket, made it skip more than. Hey, when it skipped, you know that the disc, it came out of the central socket part. You already knew. Um, and you had to have big pockets. Yo, we used to have to stuff it in there, like rip it and everything. Lemon, what's good? Yup, Michelle James, 8 tracks. You know what was funny though? So when it came to CDs and tapes, the reason why I used to get the uncut version was because back in the day, if you got the cut version, this is exactly how it sounds. Tell me if I'm wrong. But anytime when they swore or said something inappropriate, this is how the song would sound. Yo, man, I'm coming up on a and it's like, what did they say? Like they don't cut off like the whole verse. Like just it's like it sounds like they fast forwarded. It'll happen on the radio too. It feels like on a clean radio station. They'll be rapping and all you hear or instead of saying like the S word, they'll say, yo, the spit or sucker or something like that. But it always sounds like something was fast forwarding. It was like and it's like I don't spent all this money on a clean version, and all I hear is, "Yo, man, we be up in the cut, ready." I'm wasting my money on this, man. Like, I remember that though. Me and my brother and my cousins and sisters, man, we'll be like, "Yo, this is whack," you know. And I even remember if you didn't have enough money to get a system, Blockbuster, they used to rent out their system. So if you didn't have enough money to get like Sega, Super Nintendo, and all that, they literally at Blockbuster, they will have like this suitcase thing that you have to get the system out of it and you play like your Sega, Nintendo, and all that. So it's pretty cool. Um, or use voiceovers. Oh man, those voiceovers were bad. They won't even be on beat half of the time. I miss records, honestly. Bring out the Vinland. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do miss it. I don't, I get it. Like, people nowadays, like kids, they kind of look at it like lame and like boring and, slow, but it's something magical about those times. Like cartoons, movies, the family core values. Like, I'm not trying to say I lived in a perfect household, but there was something magical about the struggle on what we had to go through when it came to entertainment. It was so magical. Um, like I remember, and my family still does it on holidays and stuff. Like we'll get together and we will watch Soul Train, and we will have the Soul Train line. My family does it. We'll have a Soul Train line. We will be dancing and stuff. Actually, this Thanksgiving that just passed, um, it wasn't nothing big, but like they were like screaming like go mom," and then they're like yo go go, and I got up and started dancing. Then my uncle said, go Cal," we started doing our thing, um, but we always listen to like the old school station, like from the 60s, 70s, 80s, like from anything. Think like from like Temptations, Earth, Wind and Fire, Jade, don't walk away, boy, don't walk away. All that. So SWV, you know, um, Sugar Brown, all them, Luther Vandross. Shoot, we even got on the from black artists, white, Asian, it didn't matter. Um, yo, what's that girl name? Lisa Stanfield, all of them, every single one of them. Like we would just listen to those music, man, and we would just rock on, rap, R&B. It didn't matter, It was just a good time, and we still do it, I grew up around, a lot of older stuff too, even some of the '50s stuff. But yeah, we'll just listen to that. We'll just dance off every holiday. It doesn't have to be a holiday sometimes. Sometimes we'll all get together, barbecue, or be like on a weekend, and we will be listening to like Soul Train and old school music and stuff. It'll be tight, yo. Like straight up. Like it brings out the magic. I was happy that I was at one of my aunt's house and her daughter drove by and we all ate, and what made me proud was that so she was parked behind one of my sisters, and I said, "Cuz, I can move your car." She was like, "All right." I went inside her car. Besides her riding real low, cause I'm a 6'2", I'm really tall, and she was riding low, and I dropped in her seat. But she had old school stuff playing on her radio. It made me so happy. I was like, yo, cuz still got it. You still got it. And that's little cuz too. How many licks does it take to get Yo, no. I like that commercial and the Mentos commercial. That commercial from the 90s. And dang, you got me thinking about a lot of stuff right now. They do still have it. Yeah, yeah, yep. They still have it, yep. But man, like straight up though, like I do miss it. Like it was magical. It's a magical feeling. It's unique. It's a very unique feeling, that's for sure. Back in the day, and I miss it a lot. I don't like. I just like I said, I don't need to go back in time, but I do miss the joy and the magic of it all because I'm not one of those people that will say something like, "Oh, my generation's better than yours," this and that. And the only reason why I don't say that, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Is because every generation had their hands, you know, in the bad water pot. You know, so for example, what may have been good in my generation could have been a it may be bad for somebody else. So like when I hear people say stuff like, "Oh, times were good in the 1950s," I'm like, if you were colored, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about perspective, and it's all about your own personal experience. So that's why I don't really like to push that whole generation thing too much. Music, I will. Music, I will. Trust me. And certain entertainment stuff. But when it gets like the real nitty gritty in life, I can't say mine was better. Cause just like I said, I could personally say, oh, it was better because this, that, and the third. But to somebody else that's older or younger, it could have been like their Holocaust or something. Like it could be really bad. Um, Classified gaming. What's good? Cold Rock, a boy, yep. Schoolhouse Rock, yep, yep. That too. Oh man. Oh no, remember too. When we were young, right? Now I'll be straight up. Um, you guys got me going rolling out the red carpet on this. So even back in the 80s, 70s, and 90s, so before things got really bad, now when it got to like 10 o'clock or 11 or 12, um, they will like that's when all the inappropriate stuff will come on. So that's why they used to try to have us in bed like around those times because like a lot of inappropriate stuff, like commercials and everything. Robert Saleh, you have to be specific on that because nowadays we live in a triggered time. So you have to be really specific about what you mean when you say that. So if you could give me a description, only because we're on YouTube, if you're in my face, I will bluntly answer what I think you mean, but I don't want to assume because you know what assume means, right? That means you're making an ass out of you and me. So I need you to be specific, my man. Uh, Pat E. Tay. Hello from Florida. Oh, that's what's up. Which part of Florida? Are you homosexual? No, I am not. Um, Schoolhouse Rock was a commercial. Yes, it was. Yep. Scott, I love all kinds of music. I grew up on classic rock, and every year of my father's birthday, he rented out classic rock. Yes. And I was young at the time. Used to sneak in the back and drink out of a keg. Okay, they had. Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let me see. Let me see. I love all. Yeah, I love all music too. So the thing is with me when it comes to music, I love all music. But when I say I love all music, it depends on the artist, right? So I do listen to rock. I do listen to jazz and even music that probably blow people's mind like EDM and stuff like it just depends on the artist though. So yes, I listen to rock. Yeah, I even listen to gospel music and Christian rappers like Lecrae, Triple E, Tadashi, um, Flame, Diamond, and all them. I listen to all of them, but it always depends on the artist with me. But if someone were to ask me overall, like what music though, like what do you really really like, and forget about the artist, like what do you listen to the most? I would say it's definitely rap, but if I exclude rap, if I exclude it, I do like R&B. Would I push R&B? Classicals are nice too. Yep, classicals are nice. When it comes to R&B, so when it comes to that, I don't like pushing R&B on a lot of people. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm going to tell y'all a story, y'all. I'll tell y'all a story. I used to work at which store was that time? I used to work at CVS, and I'll never forget. This was like years ago, and there was some music that would come on late at night or throughout the day too. And a lot of people were saying, "Oh, old school music is better. It's more appropriate for kids." And I was like looking at them like, "Man, these people don't know what they're talking about." And I said, the only difference between back then when I was a kid or a young adult and to now is that music back then, when they talk about things that are inappropriate, they made it sound classy so you could dance to it and smile, say, "Yay, it sounds nice." Nowadays, they're more vulgar with it. Like, they don't hold back. So you know what they're talking about. So that song came off and said, Inside Out. Boy, you turn me. No, it's boy, you turn. No, it's a upside down. Boy, you turn me inside out and round and round. I said, do you know what they're talking about? That song came out back in the day. Do you know what they're talking about? And everyone's like, no, it's just a nice song. They're talking about dancing. I said, yeah, they talk about dancing, but it's a different type of dancing. You know? So I was like, they talk about a different type of dancing, though. And and then when I was explaining it to them, they were like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah." So before you start saying, "Oh yeah, it's all nice and family oriented, all the kids can listen to this," I was like, "It sounds lovely." That's the thing about back in the day music. Yep, Diana Ross, you got it, Michelle. So songs back then, they sound lovely. They sound like anybody could groove to it and innocent, but unless you were mature and an adult, you knew exactly what they was talking about. There you go, sugar, sugar. Oh, honey, honey, you are my. Yeah, getting up in there. I used to be like, yeah, they getting up in them grits with all that butter, boy. But yeah, a lot of music was like that back in the day. It was very sexualized and stuff, but people that don't know that weren't really raised in that time, that era, they will listen to the song because it does sound catchy. It's nice. And if you're not listening to the words carefully, it does sound nice. It sounds like something you have in a wedding and at a kid's party or something. And then when you tell someone to listen closely, listen carefully to what your kids are listening to, not just listen, shut up and listen. And they start understanding. They're like this, ooh, and I'm like, yeah, that's what you did with your girl, your man last night, and your kids are just singing and praising that song on the street. Hey, like, push in the bush, yeah, but yeah, that I'm telling you. I would say that the worst era though, when it came to sexualization, it was the 90s. The 90s was really bad. It started happening in the late 80s, but the 90s were really bad. The 90s had people almost wanted to commit like suicide, you know what I'm saying? Because it'll be very dramatic, very hold on, hello. I am new to this group chat. Everett, what's good? How you doing? My all-time favorite artist is Elvis. Elvis is cool. Um, excuse me, sorry about that. Um, but yeah, I think that the 90s had one of the best music in the early 2000s, but I feel that the 90s, especially the 90s, is the most depressing, right? Like the songs, this is all they made in the 90s, like half of the time. It was always about breakups or how someone got their heart crushed. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about, like Tony Braxton. If I never knew I love you, I'd and all that stuff, and Monica and all them, like all their songs was about breakups, depression, revenge. And then the guys, you know, when the guys made their songs, it was depression, like, oh, this woman left me and I feel like I'm suffocating. I'm like, oh my God. And if you were in high school then or in middle school, like listen to those. So now when those songs come on and I'm around, I'm like, no, don't. But I tell them not to listen to it because like you have about then. What's all again, Everett. All time. Yep, I think he is bad and the stuff he has been through and went through is insane. And for him lasting as long as he did, a champ. So when I do like artists, I really do listen to their story, their music. I look at their documentary, and that's what makes me give more respect to them and their struggle. I may not agree with a lot of the, I have an understanding of it, and that's the beauty of listening to these artists and knowing their story. And I think that's what we should do as people. Like I hate when you can have a different opinion about something and people will dismiss you out of their life because of it. I'm not telling people to that you have to agree with somebody, but at the same time, you should be able to like you should be able to accept the fact that they do understand you. You know, like there's a lot of people, there's people in my life that I don't agree with, but we have an understanding of each other. But we live in such a triggered time that you can literally help somebody, and the moment they find out something about you or that you don't agree with them on something, they dismiss you like you were their worst enemy. It freaking sucks. And I hate that. You know, it's a sad thing. Oh, what's good, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Yep, Marvin Gaye's a good one. But yeah, it's really sad that that happens in this world where we can't just have our perspectives, have an understanding, but agree to disagree. Like it's one of those things. It's like there's nothing wrong with someone saying that they don't agree with something. You know, it doesn't mean that we don't like you. It doesn't mean that you don't like me. It just means that you have a different level of understanding. And hold on, wait. Are Extinction and Juice World your favorite artists? Because they are mine. They are my favorite. No, they're good. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, when God said, "Let there be light," were you out of the town, man? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Um, Jamal, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son. Whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. John 3:16. Um, will agree or disagree. We can still be friends. I don't get that neither. It's sad, honest. It is sad. It is really sad. And for the people that are dropping Bible verses and stuff, the reason why I'm reading them out loud is not because I'm just reading it, is because I do feel that, you know, without me getting too much into detail that somebody may need to hear it, you know. So I don't mind y'all doing that. Um, but I will correct y'all if y'all want to throw that stuff in here. Y'all better be doing it out of love. Don't don't be y'all know what I mean, because I always tell people you can know scripture, but guess what? The devil knows scripture too. So as long as you guys are keep on doing that and don't be telling people you're gonna, I don't know, burn in hell because you're talking about music or something. But all right, come on now, don't be throwing that in here like that. But yeah, I don't mind scriptures and stuff. The difference between 12 and 21 is you, bro. I like that. Love from a brother from another father. There you go. Yeah, but I'm sorry about the lighting, y'all. We trying to save energy up in here. So if y'all like, hey, y'all living cheap, I have that attitude. Guess what? The people that live cheap in life are the people that are actually doing pretty well. I notice in life the people that try to satisfy a lot and the people that dress up with the nice cars all the time, go to the nicest places, half of those people are actually struggling. They're in debt, they use up their credit cards, or they're using mommy and daddy's money. I have that attitude. You know what's funny? So I live close to an area that's very like uppity up. And guess what? Those uppity ups, they go to the cheapest place. They use all the coupons. They they literally even go to the store dressed down, but they're living smart because to stay ahead, you have to live cheap. A lot of the people that I know in my life, you would think that they were broke. I'm talking about like dead broke. But by them living cheap, they're always the one with the money. They always have their pantries filled up with food, and they're always going out on vacations because they're not living for their car. They're doing good. Let me see, trying to be so who they are not. Yep, yep. But I do agree though. They can't. It is bad though. Like I'm looking at myself and I'm like, yo, it looks pixelated a little bit. It is bad. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, no worries on the lights. We need a candlelight stream to go with the Bible reading. Back. Sorry for leaving. Nah, David, you cool. Name a car for edit, and then it says, "I really get to understand you, bro. I am also seeing you under the bed." I like that. I am from Washington State, by the way, and that's where I get in head one bit. David back. Yeah. Sometimes when I do my live, I'm not in the same state. Like right now, I'm in Florida, and then the lives before this, I was in Rhode Island, and then there was another live where I was um, some in Connecticut, some in Massachusetts. I haven't done a live in California yet, which I should. Uh, Maybe Georgia next or the Carolinas. We'll see. Cause there are some people that are on my live that we do workouts and stuff. And I said that one day I'll go check them out. So you guys may see me collab with somebody. If you guys stick around. I swear, James Bond. There you go, 007. But yeah, yeah, I just like I said before too. I love doing this. I just love chatting. I do love people. I do love people because when you get out of your own head, I'm not trying to say you can't be selfish. I'm not trying to say don't care about yourself. But when you have more of an understanding of people, it makes you appreciate the times where you're listening to them and when they're listening to you. Because without you and without other people in our lives, we wouldn't be where we are today. Yes, there's some bad people. Yes, there's people that we may agree that they shouldn't be giving life, whatnot. But, you know, sometimes, and I'm not trying to say we deserve this because I'm not God. I can't say if someone deserves something or not. But when I speak for myself, I will say that every bad experience that I've had, I have learned from it. But I learned from it in a healthy way. There's some people they'll go through bad experiences and they will project those bad experiences onto other people and make more bitter people. I try not to do that. When I do catch myself projecting, I stop it right away. I neutralize it. It says I'm paying 1,400 for a studio and I'm broke. I got everything I need and I'm happy. People will probably break me down and I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm happy. That's right, Scott. That's all you need to be. Service to others is it's very freeing. Something to look up to every time you wake up is putting a smile on, and it changes your whole day. Yeah, there's people. So I won't get too much in detail, but I am in the medical field, and when you're in the medical field, I will say that like every job has its challenges and is rewarding, but when you're in the medical field, you not only just deal with people, but you deal with people's families, loved ones sick, hospice, dead, almost dying, and all that stuff. COPD, dialysis patients, transplant, kidney, all that stuff, right? So even from like autism, cerebral palsy, all that stuff, dementia, whatever you could think of. And the thing is, when you deal with people like that, you have a different level of understanding the necessities in life when it comes to how important it is to smile in front of people. Because some of these people don't get a smile all day. Even the people that you're grocery shopping next to, they have a hard life and they don't get a smile all day. Some of these people just found out that their husband or their wife or their kid are going to be dying next week or next month. They don't have 2 years to live. So, me working in that environment for years, it just gave me a bigger level of understanding. So, when I'm in a store and I see someone, even if I don't get it back, I may not even get a hello back or a smile back. I still do it because I always have that attitude. If you're kind to somebody, sometimes it's just meant for you to put that seed inside of them, but you may not be the one to see it grow into something bigger. So I always try to plant that seed wherever I go. And even though I may not be there to watch it grow, somebody may be watering that seed. It may not be me. It'll just my responsibility to plant that seed in them, to put it in them. Somebody else may be watering it though. Somebody else may see it grow. But me, my job, hey, I may not watch it grow. I may not be the one to water that seed. But if I can just throw it in there, throw it in your soil, somebody else may reap the benefit of that. Um, Hold on. I do smile all the time, Scott, but hurt people really do hurt people. Yeah. Gotta fly. Had a good one. Hey, man, it was good seeing you in here. It's been a while. Hey, I'm gonna hit you back up though. Um, Michelle. Oh yeah, for sure. I agree 100%. Everyone needs a treat. Yeah, everyone. I agree. I like just like I said, you do have to have discernment. You do have to be smart. You do have to be wise because the most precious thing that we have, if I take like everything else out of it and I just kept this simplistic, is time. Time is time is either for us or against us, but it has no bias. And when you give too much energy to people that aren't deserving, it'll rob you from your happiness. Just like I said, we want to be the exception, but we don't want to follow the rule. So we think that we're the exception to fix somebody because let's be honest, people. We like to audit ourselves, right? We always say, "Oh, I'm this great person. I'm different. I got a lot to offer." But I think that's where we mess up. We audit ourselves, so we think that whoever is in our lives, we have the power to change them. We have the power to help them. We have the power. But the thing is, when it comes to people, ourselves, you may be a puzzle that fits inside their frame, but you may not be the matching piece. So that's how I look at life. So you may be the perfect shape, you may be that last piece that they're missing, you may fit in it perfectly, but it may not match their picture. So just because you have all these good qualities about you, just because you have all this experience, you may not be the one. You may not be that one. So try, be discerning, be understanding, try not to stress out just because you can't help somebody. Because I think just like I said, we want to see that plant grow. We want to see them flourish. But sometimes it's just meant for you just to put that seed inside their soil and then let life deal with them. Let somebody else, because guess what? I'll never forget. Um, there was this one lady, man. She used to be mean as hell to me. I'll never forget, man. I don't want to say her name because she's probably watching. But she used to be mean as hell. I'm talking about like nasty mean. Like she was mean like that. Like you could tell she had demons. Boy, I see her back crawling like I got spiders in it. That's how bad it was. Anyway, um, I used to always be sweet to her though. And by Scott, you leaving? Hold on, I saw good night. Hold on, who leaving? I'm sorry to have to make it short, but my first time here, but I have to go. It's 10 p.m. and I need to be up at 3 a.m. Have a wonderful night. Oh yeah, you too, Scott. You're a cool dude. That's what's up. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. I promise. Um, and Michelle said, Miss Michelle, I see you, sister girl. But but yeah, this woman that I used to know, she was really nasty to me a lot. But now, don't mind you, I don't play now. I don't play. I got my boundaries now. Somebody try me, they gonna get something. But I kept my cool with this woman because I understood that she has some trauma and this. I'm not giving her excuses, but you could tell she been through some stuff. But I was always sweet to her. And did you know that years went by and I saw her again, and she said that she learned of her evil ways and how it was evil, and she apologized to me. And the reason why she apologized to me is because I was the victim in the situation, but then she ended up being a victim in another situation. And she was like, wow, that must be how he felt when I was treating him this way. So years later, when she saw me again, she's like, I understood how you must have felt when I was treating you this way because it happened to me. It was kind of like karma, I guess. But sometimes when that saying, what goes around comes around, sometimes when you do wrong by others, you may not see it and you may not care, but when it happens to you, it makes you think about all the people that you treated so badly that is now happening to you currently. So, she apologized, and I knew it was gonna happen eventually. And even we didn't see each other ever again, I knew eventually she'll think about me and stuff. I came back, everything starts to lag for me. It is lagging a little bit. I have some like reconnecting issues and stuff. That's all good. Yeah, it's called karma's real. I don't care what people say. When people say karma's not real, it's okay. So let me rephrase it then. Especially people that are religious, right? They'll say, "Oh, karma's not real," and I'll be like this, and I'll have to throw some verses from the Bible. It's like, okay, so maybe it's not called karma, but maybe it's called something else. You know, in the word, maybe they say it in a verse, and it's okay. This phone has that problem one that I'm using, but no, karma is real. It may not be called karma to them. Maybe you have to rephrase it, but it's real. It's 100% real. And for people to say that it's not, they're fooling themselves. It's like, no, karma is a real thing. Because the whole point of living life is to learn and grow. So if you're stuck on stupid, guess what? It's gonna keep on happening to you. And in this situation, what we're talking about is stuck on stupid by being mean to others. If you're not gonna break out that cycle, something else is gonna come into your life to try to break you out of that ignorant, mean cycle. And if you haven't picked up or learned, guess what? Karma is gonna keep on happening to you because some people don't learn by just being told. Some people have to learn by going through consequences of their actions. So yes, karma is very real. I don't understand why people say there's no such thing. It's like, no, yes, it is. And guess what? If you don't learn through you, because some people it may not happen to them, but it can happen to someone that you love and care about. And I learned that over the years because I used to have that attitude too. Oh, I don't care if something happened to me, blah, blah, blah. Somebody said, yeah, but the thing is, if you're gonna get karma, especially if the Lord wants to touch you, guess what? Something's gonna happen in your life that it may not directly happen to you, but it could be someone that you really care about. And now he has your attention. So if you're stuck on stupid, you're gonna be part on dumb all day. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, a lot of people think that karma only happens to the individual themselves. No. Karma can happen to it could be a generational curse. So it may not happen with you, but it can happen with your kids, it can happen with your brother, your sister, anyone that you really care about. Your actions could have an effect on them badly. So I always tell people that it's like, yo, don't think that you're completely free because karma hits you where it hurts. So you may be able to take the pain, but you may not be able to take the pain for the people that you really care about. And now they have to suffer the consequences of your actions. So yes, karma is real, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna directly get it first person, first hand. It could be someone that you care about. So, because there's people like that in the world, they don't really care about themselves, but when it comes to other people that they really, really care, that's where it hurts. So be careful. Don't try nobody. Cause why you thinking you safe? Yeah, you safe. But your kids, their kids, your best friend, they may not be safe because of your actions. And it does happen like that. And you think it doesn't happen like that? There's some articles, research, look it up. Even read the Bible. Your generational curses are real. And even if you don't believe in the Bible, look at the patterns in your family. Every family has a traumatic past that lingers from generation to generation, and you will find it. Like there's some people that have relatives that every single one of them go through a second marriage. There's relatives that they're all habitual liars. There's some that they're all drug addicts or struggling with identity, all that stuff. You'll see it if you just look at the patterns with certain families. You will see it, and you will see a trend, and it's a really long trend. Everybody has it. Every family has it. You just have to be an analyst to see it. You have to really analyze. Okay, what's something in my family that I see happening to a good bulk of them? That's been happening from my great grands and more. You're trying to profile everyone or what? Um, you're trying to profile everyone or what? I hope not. Ugh. If I am, if you took it that way and you just stepped in the chat, I would say, I mean, I guess I won't. I mean, I'm not too bad if people want to judge me or not because it's social media. It's gonna happen. People jump in a conversation and assume that they heard the whole thing and say, "You mother sucker," blah 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 blah. So if you do that, that's understandable because I am used to people doing that, and I am on social media, and that's that's just how the cookie crumbles on social media. What I was talking about was karma, though, generational curses and stuff. Um, I don't think Me, when I hear profile, um, I don't. I mean, to me, I always jump on the defense because I'm like, what do they mean? Because people use profile nowadays as a really bad thing, um, and they don't explain what they mean. So I always like to give people a benefit of the doubt. Like, what do you mean by profile? Do you mean like in a prejudiced way, like I'm trying to single out people, or like what do you mean? Like, I want to get the benefit of the doubt because you could just be like, oh, I don't mean it like that. I meant it in this way. So I like to give people benefit of the doubt. You know, I don't want to assume because I'll be wrong. And oh, no, 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 no. Nope, nope. But I will state facts though. And just like I said, karma's real. Karma's real, and I do believe in generational curses. So, Michelle James, good night. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you a lot. You did well. You kept the live going, so I did. I really do appreciate that. If I don't see you again after this, I want you to have a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and it was a pleasure having you. Honest to God, I promise. It really was. But Justin, oh nah, but just like I said, we were just talking about generational curses and stuff, how it can happen to people, and if it doesn't happen to you, then it can happen to someone that you really love and care about. So we just got done talking about that a little bit. But wow, I've been on here for an hour and it's been really good. We had some very good discussions, people. From the bad lighting here and to like some deep stuff. Some of it was pretty awesome too, talking about old school music and you know different generations and stuff. Everything was good. I know there were some people in here. Yeah, it was just a mixture of people, and it was really good. I really did enjoy myself, truthfully, honestly. I'm just checking the time right now because it is 1:15. So if you guys did like how I did this live, how I could just easily just talk about anything with anyone, I will do it again. Usually I do come on lives around this time, and we talk about a lot of stuff. Whatever someone throws out there, for the most part, we talk about it. It's always a good time, really is. So if you just got here, yeah, you probably missed a lot. But literally, somebody will throw something out there, we'll talk about it, and just have a good time. And it's always been like that for 2 years since I've been on here. I didn't start my live my first year on YouTube, but my second year I did, and it's always been that way. It's always around this time. Have interesting discussions. I meet new people. Everyone's been awesome, and I respect that. I truly do respect that. And we'll probably do it again tomorrow and the next day. But I'm happy that I'm back. And besides me being on the lives and you guys listening in, I want everyone to enjoy each other, connect with each other too. If you guys are content creators and trying to do something with your YouTube channel, make sure to support each other because I try to make my lives to the point where everyone's connected to one another. And if you want to know more about me and what I do on my channel, check out my channel. Just like I said, I got a decent following. It's just I'm not like big like that, but I got 3,400 for a reason. And I already got my watch time is already there. I'm just doing this for fun and chat and giggles and chills. But yeah, check out my YouTube shorts mainly because I do make videos, but not a lot. So you will definitely have to check out my YouTube shorts. So if you're in my profile, look for the shorts, and then you will see what I'm all about. I do discussions though, once in a while, and once in a while I do food stuff too, but it's mainly fitness and stuff because I'm trying to get my life back on track spiritually, mentally, and physically. And right now, I've been physically working it hardcore. So you guys will see the progress. It's coming. I went from 297, now I'm 275. So we doing good. We doing good now. But other than that, it has been over an hour, and I think it's time for me to go to bed. Because this old brother needs his sleep. You know how it go. The older you get, boy, I'm telling you, you need that sleep. Cause we be waking up in the middle of the night using the restrooms. But other than that, I just want to say thank you, everyone. It was really fun. This past hour has been amazing. Alrighty, y'all. Bad Body over and out. Peace.